right? So there's a difference between the two clocks.
How much was that call?
It was expensive. It's an electronic clock.
We are now live.
Good. 6 o'clock. Okay, I'm going to call the June 9th, 2025 Planning and Zoning Commission meeting to order. Patrick, could you call the roll, please?
Yes. Commissioner Alexander,
Here.
Commissioner DeBrava,
Here.
Commissioner Ellis,
Here.
Commissioner Means,
Here.
Commissioner Hyder,
Here.
Commissioner Mann,
Here.
Commissioner Bridges,
Here.
Commissioner Copeland.
Here. 4 out. Okay, first item of business is to look at the agenda and see if anybody has any changes that need to be made to the agenda. If not, somebody give me a motion to approve it.
Motion to approve?
Do you hear a second?
Second.
Call the roll, please.
Commissioner Copeland,
Aye.
Commissioner Bridges,
Aye.
Commissioner Mann,
Aye.
Commissioner Hyder,
Aye.
Commissioner Means,
Aye.
Commissioner Ellis,
Aye.
Commissioner DeBrava,
Aye.
Commissioner Alexander.
Aye.
All right, next item of business is to look back at the minutes of the May 12th, 2025 Planning and Zoning Commission meeting. Does anyone have any changes that need to be made to this document, front and back?
Motion to approve?
Thank you.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and second to approve the minutes of the May 12th, 2025 minutes, to approve the minutes of the May 12th, 2025 meeting. Call the roll, please.
Commissioner DeBrava,
Abstain?
Commissioner Copeland,
Aye.
Commissioner Bridges,
Aye.
Commissioner Mann,
Aye.
Commissioner Hyder,
Aye.
Commissioner Means,
Aye.
Commissioner Ellis,
Aye.
Commissioner Alexander.
Aye.
You. Okay. I will say preparatory to hearing the meeting procedures that we have 2 hearings. Whoops, wait a minute. Okay, yes, we have 2 hearings tonight. Patrick, are you going to read the meeting procedures?
Yes, I can. The Planning and Zoning Commission holds public hearings as required by law and provides recommendations to City Council on all matters relating to land use planning, zoning, and the subdivision of land. Any person who has an interest in the subject matter of the hearing will have the opportunity to provide testimony and present evidence to the Planning and Zoning Commission during the public hearing. Speakers are required to conduct themselves in an orderly and respectful manner. Disruptive behavior, including applause, yelling, speaking out of turn, or other inappropriate behaviors will not be tolerated. Additionally, the following applies to any person addressing the commission. Speakers are limited to 5 minutes unless authorized additional time by the chairperson. Speakers must speak at the lectern unless previous arrangements have been made by the chairperson. Speakers must legibly print their name and address on the sign-in sheet at the lectern prior to speaking. Speakers must begin by stating their name and address, and speakers should speak clearly and into the microphone. The chairperson will announce the subject of the hearing, followed by a report from staff. The chairperson will then open the public hearing to the applicant, followed by those in favor of the application and those opposed to the application. The chairperson will close the public hearing. During this time, the commission will discuss amongst themselves. The public may not address the commission after the close of the public hearing unless requested by the chairperson. The Planning and Zoning Commission shall base their recommendation and/or decision on information and evidence presented during the public hearing. This decision, if required by the application, will be forwarded in writing to City Council for further consideration.
Thank you. First public hearing is VACA 25-005, recommending the approval of an application to vacate an access easement located at Lot 1 of the Town East Minor Subdivision. Chris, are you giving this?
I got it. So the Community Development Department is requesting the vacation of an access easement located at Lot 1 of the Town East Minor Subdivision. The requested vacation is for an access easement that is 25 feet wide and approximately 538 square feet. The easement is currently present on the site of the land owned by Town East Center LLC, or also known as Lot 1, and providing access to property owned by Blue Current Credit Union, or Lot 2. The reference access easement is currently unused for the intended purpose of providing access to Lot 1 from Lot 2. Vacating this easement would provide more flexibility for designing future development on the vacant property to the north, also known as Lot 2. Once vacated, the easement will return the associated rights back to the property owner of Town East Center LLC. Both parties are currently in the process of creating a new access easement that will work for future development on Lot 2. The Community Development Department recommends approval of the requested access easement vacation.
Thank you. Is there anyone else who is in favor of the application that wishes to speak? No one coming forward. Is there anyone opposed to the application that wishes to speak? I hear no one. I'm going to close the hearing. What's your favor?
You said that they were in talks of a different cross-access easement. Is this jumping the gun? What if they get really mad at each other and then there's no access?
So they're currently like in the building permit process for the Blue Current, so they kind of need that access, and they're in the same parties. I think the original Town East Center owned that property to the north, so I think they have an invested interest to make sure that they give them an access easement so that project goes through.
Okay, so you don't see any issues at all with there being a squabbling between?
No, we don't foresee that happening, so.
Okay.
Anyone else wish to speak on our side?
Motion to vote on the approval of vacation 25-005?
Second.
Thank you. I have a motion and a second. Recommend the approval of an application to vacate an access easement located at Lot 1 of Town East Minor Subdivision. Call the roll.
Commissioner Bridges,
Aye.
Commissioner Mann,
Aye.
Commissioner Hyder,
Aye.
Commissioner Alexander,
Aye.
Commissioner DeBrava,
Aye.
Commissioner Ellis,
Aye.
Commissioner Means,
Aye.
Commissioner Copeland.
Aye.
Next public hearing is VACA 25-006, recommending the approval of an application to vacate a drainage easement located along West Farm Road 182. Patrick?
Stephanie's got it.
Oh, sorry.
Good evening. I'm Stephanie Fitzpatrick Duncan. I'm an engineer in the Community Development Department. Tonight, we're requesting a vacation of approximately 100 square feet of unoccupied drainage easement along West Farm Road 182. The vacated portion of the property will be returned to the owners of the underlying land. The city is not currently utilizing this easement for drainage and has no plans for future utilities to occupy this easement. It has been determined that holding this easement is no longer necessary. This proposal has no anticipated adverse impacts on stormwater drainage, municipal utilities, transportation, land use, or emergency services. So the Community Development Department is recommending approval of the vacation of this drainage easement.
Thank you. Is there anyone else that wishes to speak in favor of this change? Is there anyone that wishes to speak as opposed to this application? Hearing no one, seeing no one coming forward on either, I'm going to close the hearing and turn it back over to the board to discuss. Where's that water go?
We obtained a different drainage easement on this same property. It's a little closer to the right-of-way, so it's causing less disruption to their property.
Motion to vote on the approval of vacation 25-006.
Your second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second to, on VACA 25-006, to recommend the approval of an application to vacate a drainage easement located along the West Farm Road 182. Call the roll, please.
Commissioner Ellis,
Aye.
Commissioner Bridges,
Aye.
Commissioner Means,
Aye.
Commissioner Alexander,
Aye.
Commissioner DeBrava,
Aye.
Commissioner Mann,
Aye.
Commissioner Hyder.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Is there any citizen that wishes to participate by coming forward and talking to us about any matter other than those things that we've just voted on? Seeing no one likely coming forward, we'll move to the Community Development Department update.
So I want to let everyone know that this is Van's last meeting with us. So his term is expiring, and he has other obligations he's decided to meet other than come to see us once a month. So we are posting a vacancy simply because we do not have any other members from his ward. So we'll be posting a vacancy for the 4th Ward. And we kind of need specifically someone from the ward. We have to have one person from each ward to serve, and everyone else has two. But the 4th Ward just has one person. So if you know anybody who lives in that area that is kind of the southwest, we need someone to come serve with us.
What happens if you don't find someone?
We have an alternate right now. So we have Rich to serve as an alternate, and he'll serve right now, and until we can do, the city's best job to locate that person,
Well, I don't want to put you in a bad place. I didn't realize that part.
No, you're not putting us in a bad place. The city needs to, staff needs to make a good faith effort to really represent that ward. That's what we need to do. But if, we can't find anyone who's willing to do that for a certain amount of time, that's beyond our power to control. But absolutely let anyone who's interested or who you think would be a good candidate for that, let them know that we're looking. Also, we do plan to have a July meeting next month. So we have at least one vacation that we'll be dealing with. And then potentially we were going to have a PDD tonight that didn't make some of the review deadlines. And so potentially we have that one next week as well, or next month as well. But thank you for serving, Van. We've appreciated
I've
having you.
enjoyed it for sure.
Thank you. Okay, is that the end of it? Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Thank you. Call the roll, please.
Commissioner Bridges,
Aye.
Commissioner Alexander,
Aye.
Commissioner Mann,
Aye.
Commissioner Means,
Aye.
Commissioner Hyder,
Aye.
Commissioner Ellis,
Aye.
Commissioner DeBrava.
Nay.
I've always wanted to do that. You have to stay now.
Yeah, you do.
I've got my laptop in the car. I can make that happen.
You have the minutes.